So today we're going to be talking about replacing an American Standard faucet, which is typically located in your kitchen. My wife tells me the other day the flow was rather slow, like she was getting maybe that on full speed or with the valve all the way open, and couldn't understand why the pressure was way off. Well, it turns out that inside this mechanism here, there's a cartridge. And that cartridge, what happens is it's designed to filter out impurities, dirt and things of that nature that might be in your water line. So with time, typically 4 to 5 years, maybe 6 years, depending upon how good or how clean your water is, you may have to replace the cartridge. So because I had no idea what I was doing, I ended up buying a brand new one. As you can see, I already installed it, and we got great water flow now because we have a brand new faucet. Now, I want to try to save you hundreds of dollars in going out and buying a brand new faucet. So I've got the old faucet right here, and I figured out how to take it apart. Now, it does help if you save your instructions. These are the instructions for the new one, and of course I looked at the assembly here and figured out how to take apart the assembly to gain access to the cartridge, which is right there. 6A is the cartridge. So, going over to the new one that I installed, you'll notice that there is a red and blue icon there for cold and warm water. If you take this and pop it up, it reveals a set screw. If you're looking at the handle kit, you'll notice that there is a set screw, as I pretty much already identified underneath the button, which is that red and blue cap. And just pop it right out. It'll reveal the set screw. Unscrew it or loosen it up considerably. Don't take it completely out. So loosen it up considerably. Pop the handle off. Don't grab the actual handle portion. Grab the left and right side of basically the cap portion, and then just pull it off. Once you do that, it's going to reveal the escutcheon cap, which is basically underneath it or behind it. That there, as you can see, based on the drawing, is threaded, and basically it twists off, but you have to free it up first. So I would recommend grabbing a larger Allen wrench, not much larger than the one you use to loosen up the set screw, but a little bigger. It'll allow you some leverage, and then you can just loosen up the cap, and then you should be able to twist it off by hand. Once you do that, it'll reveal the other 3 screws, as you can see here based on the drawing, that literally fastens the cartridge to the faucet. Once you loosen up those 3 screws, the cartridge should pop out. Once you pop it out though, there's going to be a gasket. In some cases, the gasket is stuck inside the faucet portion. You just kind of use your index finger just to pop it out. Make sure you clean inside that chamber really good. Use like an SOS pad, or maybe not an SOS pad, but like a steel wool, if you will. Just something to clean up within the faucet, and then maybe kind of spray in there and just take a rag and wipe out any loose debris. Of course, it's going to get filtered out once you put in the new cartridge. Run the water a little bit, make sure there's no debris in there. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Once you put in a new cartridge, reassemble in reverse, put the cartridge in, screw it in, put the escutcheon cap back on, and then put the handle back on. Pretty simple process. I would have done this had I had the instructions. Now that I have the instructions, it's much easier, and hopefully you find it to be super easy as well, and hopefully you find this video to be helpful. Again, if you like this video, hit the like button. Please hit subscribe, And of course, click on the notifications button as well. I'm also going to include download links to the manual, and as well, I'm going to provide a link to where you can get the cartridge. Thanks again, and I hope you find this to be helpful.